Lecture 15 3 Actions of Great Teachers, Part 2. 3. Leaders are servants. I mentioned earlier that a great teacher needs to do 3 things, and I have talked about 2 of them, design and teaching. Now it's time to talk about the third one. These 3 actions actually come from Peter Senge, who said that leaders have 3 roles. The first is a designer, corresponding to the action of design. The second is a teacher, corresponding to the action of teaching. What is the third role? Peter Senge said that leaders are servants. The action corresponding to the role of a servant is service. Peter Senge said that leaders serve in 2 aspects. One aspect is to serve followers, and the other aspect is to serve the organization's goals. The latter is the most important, and serving followers is also to achieve the organization's goals. Peter Senge said that leaders are servants, and the identity of a servant gives people a very humble feeling, which is not in harmony with the image that many people understand as a leader. However, I think that if you have been following my course, you should have no problem understanding it. Do you remember that at the beginning of this course, I emphasized that leadership is about taking responsibility and standing up to solve problems? Standing up to solve problems is also about serving, but some problems are difficult and cannot be solved by one person alone. You need to mobilize the masses to solve them, so you need to lead. Because you need to serve, you need to lead. Service is the essence, and leadership is the means. There is a person known as the chief architect of reform and opening up, and that is Deng Xiaoping. Deng Xiaoping was not called a captain or a helmsman, but a chief architect, which also tells us that the action of design is very important. Deng Xiaoping once said a sentence with only 6 words. Leadership is service. Peter Senge said that leaders are servants. Deng Xiaoping said that leadership is service. They are saying the same thing, which is what I just said. Service is the essence, and leadership is the means. Peter Senge distinguished between the roles of a teacher and a servant. However, teachers also serve. Teaching may seem superior, but it is not. Teaching is a means, while serving is the essence. Teachers must serve in 2 ways, to serve the purpose of teaching and to serve the students in achieving that purpose. Teachers do not serve themselves. Therefore, a teacher's greatest success is not their own, but their students' success. Similarly, a leader's greatest success is not their own, but the success of their organization, team, and followers. For a leader is a teacher. I believe that great teachers and great leaders have 3 actions: design, educate, and serve. These correspond to the 3 roles of a leader as described by Peter Drucker: designer, teacher, and servant. While there are many different perspectives on the roles of leaders, I particularly appreciate Drucker's approach. His emphasis on the role of designer is often overlooked, but it is a crucial aspect of leadership. Another well-known management scholar, Mintzberg, proposed 10 roles for managers. While this approach is widely taught in management textbooks, I find that it has many flaws and is difficult to remember. In contrast, Drucker's approach is simple and memorable. However, I believe that we can further simplify Drucker's 3 roles into one: a leader is a teacher. By combining the roles of designer, teacher, and servant into one, we avoid the problem of having a fragmented personality. Instead, we can focus on being a teacher and understanding the 3 actions that are necessary for effective teaching: design, educate, and serve. Design comes first, before education. Whether you are an entrepreneur, a project manager, or a parent, you must first design your goals and processes. Then, you must educate others by teaching them what you have designed. Finally, you must serve your educational goals and your students. These 3 actions are essential for effective leadership.